playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. And tonight, it'll be Houston going up. Here we go. So the Rockets win the tip. Harden against Fultz. Three-pointer. And James Harden, good for 3.
No 3 is really a bad 3 when Harden shoots it.
From the stripe, will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
The shot from 20 feet away. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Capella with the bucket.
Capella has the size and ability to score down in the paint. I like his assertiveness.
For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Paul kicks to DeRozan. Here he goes. Here's Ariza. Tries again. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Ariza.
DeRozan loves the mid-range. That's his spot. And with good reason.
Here's Mitchell. Got a piece of it.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
Here's Fultz. Pops in the layup for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Harden the pass to Paul. Harden surveying the D. Over Fultz. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Mitchell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Mitchell won't let a little foul shut him down. He's going to the rack with authority.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Paul passes to DeRozan. And it's sent back by Carter.
No chance to convert that one. Stuffed.
And stolen by Ariza. Bob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
And here's Harden for 3. Sinks the triple.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Paul against Mitchell. Over Paul. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, nice strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
The Rockets making a switch here. Nene's checked in. And Utah also making a switch. Ingles is checked in. Out to DeRozan. Puts it up. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. DeRozan's got his second basket. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Utah trails by 8. Mitchell outside. And And they'll get another chance. Puts up a deep three. Utah the rebound. Ingles finds Favors. Nice ball movement by Utah. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Harden the pass to Paul. Back to Harden. A three. Gobert pulls it in. Utah's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Can pull from outside. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the step.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 11 points.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
And here's Harden for three. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Mitchell looking it over. Again, Mitchell missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Capella kicks to Harden. Pocket 6. A special move before the shot. He's got 12.
This game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team. So hard to challenge these shots. I mean, especially against the better shooters.
Paul. And again, the Rockets good for two.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. If you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
The three from Harden. Rebound, Utah.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Ball against Mitchell. Here's Harden on the wing. Off target from outside.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And again, it's Utah.
Boy, this kid has a lot in his game. Boy, Mitchell can really make you pay from that mid-range. I like seeing that.
Mitchell against Paul. Pass to Capella. Now here's DeRozan. Over Ingles. Second shot opportunity, and the shot goes in. DeRozan's got 6 points.
If you don't box him out, he's going to make you pay.
Now Gobert. And Capella sends it back. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Rockets lead by 8. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here's McDaniels. Felicia with the rebound.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Here's Rubio. Trains the three-pointer. Rubio's got his second bucket of the night.
Love the body control there. Stop, pop. Rubio understands exactly what he needs to do.
McGee in the high post. Felicia with the rebound. Utah trails by 3. Here's Rubio. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That That one's on Eric Gordon.
Catching the defender slightly out of position that time. Rubio takes advantage. Now goes to the line.
Nene, he's checked in for Houston. Ariza comes in for McGee. And Utah with a change here, too. Miles checked in for Wells. Gordon against Rubio. A terrific move by Gordon to score. Gordon's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. DeRozan against Fultz. Got it in the Houston lead to cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Rubio.
With the ball on the string now, Rubio using change of pace to get the shot he needs. I like it.
Nene with the screen on Rubio. Here's Gordon into the lane, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
George Hill's checked in for Utah. First trip to the free.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Throw line for him. Tonight.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. He could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for Utah. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Hill. Gordon kicks to DeRozan. Gordon, the pass to Ariza. Houston moving the ball around, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit it at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Taylor comes in for Nene, and Paul is subbed in for McDaniels.
And the coaching staff wants Carter to attack defenses like this because they know he can get it done with ease.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. There's the screen. Paul. It's rebounded by Fultz. And here are the Jazz now. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell drops the hit.
What a nasty move. Donovan Mitchell. I got you on ISO cam, man, and it's pretty.
Paul against Rubio. Here's Taylor, and it's Taylor finishing it off.
Oh, man, that was a loud bucket.
Jazz have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Mitchell kicks to Carter. Fades and shoots, and there's another one for the Jazz.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Down low, and DeRozan throws it down.
I respect the way DeRozan can still elevate and throw it down.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Jazz. Carter with a screen on Gordon. Pass to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Outside DeRozan. They set the pick. Good D by Mitchell. Jazz leading by 3. Here's Carter. And he comes up with the deuce. Carter's got 8 points.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Paul with the bucket.
School's in session, and that mid-range is CP3's specialty.
Here's Rubio. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
DeRozan, and he uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for him.
And that was a very close look.
Up top, Rubio, defended by Paul. to the wing right side. No good with the triple. Houston trails by 3. Taylor dishes the ball. On the wing, Gordon. For Mitchell. They get the rebound. Taylor goes back up. And DeRozan lays it in. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Houston making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Taylor. And James Harden has subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Favors comes in for Fultz.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Outside Carter. It's rebounded by Houston. Ariza's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Harden. Here's Gordon. Kicks it out to Harden. Mitchell with the steal. And there's a minute 45 left to play here.
Oh, man!
What a finish.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
From deep, Harden. The rebound by the Jazz.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been.
Showing up and showing off. Mitchell.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Houston. Ariza's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Paul. Rubio with the rebound. Utah leading by 3. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Favors. Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
Gobert maintaining balance through contact. Remarkable concentration.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Nene with the screen on Mitchell. Here's Harden, and it's sent back by Mitchell.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it or it's going to get rejected.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws at this point, and he knocks down the first one.
Nobody quite like Harden to run your offense. He knows the ins and outs like very few do.
Utah has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Some solid D from Paul.
Big-time effort, denying that one. Playing the game with real force and passion.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Jazz out in front. They lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for Utah.
The front office made it a priority to lengthen the bench, and you're seeing those returns tonight.
Yeah, this is a team that can throw a lot of fresh bodies at you. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. There's the triple. It's deflected.
Excellent timing that time from Fultz. And I like the edge that he plays defense with. That's impressive for a young guy.
On defense, the Jazz. Back to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And in a groove and showing no signs of slowing down. His offense has been pretty impressive here.
Mitchell against Paul. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Very few guards are built as powerfully as Mitchell is, and I think he's only going to get stronger, folks.
Here's Paul. Top of the key, Ariza. Pass to Harden. Back to Ariza. And oh, he just jams it right over Derek Favors. Wow!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here's Paul. The rebound by the Jazz. And a half played here in the third. Mitchell. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And now a 7-point Utah lead. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Screen by Capella. The wide open look here for DeRozan. His three-pointers off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Harden right side. And the dunk by Capella.
And you could see his eyes light up when he saw the space at the rim. Nice finish there on the lob.
Jazz leading by 8. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. And taken away by Paul. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. That one goes in. Paul's got 8 points. They've gotten every shot that drops since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Pass to Fultz. Back to Mitchell. A 3. Gobert dishes to Favors. It's stolen by Ariza. Here's the lob to Harden. It's stolen by Fultz. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Paul. Puts up a 3. They get it again. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jazz leading by 6. Fires the 3. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Harden outside. Baseline J on the way, and he nails the jumper. 16 points for him.
And you know when Harden gets cooking now, you got to keep giving him the ball. He's an excellent scorer, and he can really get buckets.
Nailed from 3-point land.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
DeRozan surveying the D. Here's Capella. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jazz have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Pass to Fultz. And that one is off. Good D by Harden. Houston trails by 7. Paul kicks to Harden. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
That's really just the confidence Harden has in himself. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he catches it.
Gordon's checked in for Ariza. Utah also making some changes. Lyles checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Derek Favors. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Vince Carter. It's good.
Rubio rising to the challenge. You love how he does that. Does not allow the defender to throw him off of his shot.
Paul passes to DeRozan. Here's Gordon. Paul outside. Shot clock at 6. Harden kicks to Paul. Off target with his 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Paul passes to DeRozan. And here is Capella. Here's Harden. Covered by Mitchell. It's stolen by Lyles. Shot from the top of the key. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for Houston. Here's Harden. Got it. Harden for 2.
Crafty around the hoop. Harden's inside game, I think, deserves a little more love.
Mitchell against Harden. It's stolen by Capella. Here's DeRozan. Banked in off the glass. And now just a 4-point Utah lead.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Paul passes to Harden. Launches a 3, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Houston making some changes. Nene comes in for Clint Capella, and it's McDaniels in for Chris Paul. The Jazz also changing it up. Felicia's checked in for Lyles. Wells comes in for Markelle Fultz, and it's Hill in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Rubio. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Felicia's got his first bucket in this one.
The more good work he does inside, the more it helps his entire game.
Out to DeRozan. Wells with the steal. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. And it's Hill with the jam.
Really good recognition that time by Hill. Read the floor quite nicely and finished with ease.
Here's Harden. He gets it in there. Harden's got 9 points now in just the second half. Utah leading by 8. Hill passes to Felicio. Nice ball movement by Utah. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Ball movement is really crucial to this team, and Hill always keeps his head moving, looking for the open teammate.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Pass to Ingles. 2 on the clock. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to Paul.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Jazz. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Now here's Paul. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Markelle Fultz.
Now into the lineup for the Jazz, number 45.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Gordon gets to Ariza.
Showing off his ability to stay connected to his man. He didn't give the shooter much breathing room at all. Well done.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And rebounded by McDaniel.
Getting nice and creative with the crossover. Unfortunately, he couldn't capitalize.
Nene setting the pick for McDaniel. Hits the three-point bomb. McDaniel's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Rockets. Gordon against Mitchell. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston trails by 10. Ariza passes to Paul. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Nene. And Nene with the stuff.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Ariza. A three-pointer off the mark.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Jacks up a three. The Jazz with another miss.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Nene setting the pick for Gordon. Outside for Nene. Ariza outside. Back to Nene. Outside Gordon. Plays it up and banks it in.
Nice to see Gordon use his touchdown low. I mean, not the biggest guy, but still skilled at scoring close to the bucket.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Markelle Fultz has checked in for the Jazz. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn said. He likes to play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. Let's see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Houston. Harden comes in for Chris Paul. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Back to Ariza. Harden left side. Savvy play by Harden against the inside defense.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Took him no time at all on that one. Mitchell's got 41.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Rockets.
Here's Gordon. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Mitchell is a tough player, someone that doesn't mind getting physical.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on James Harden.
Tell you what, Mitchell may only stand 6'2" or so, but he makes up for it with his strength and that incredible 6'10" wingspan.
A different look for Utah. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Felicio. Favors comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio. Paul dishes to Ariza. Pass to Harden. There's the three. The three ball goes for James Harden.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Fultz kicks to Mitchell. Favors with a screen on Harden. Fultz the pass to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
You know, sometimes you have to go through the defender. That's what he tried to do there.
That free throw good from Trevor Ariza. No good on the second free throw.
And, you know, Trevor Ariza continues to have an impact on both ends, guys. An amazing defender and an excellent shooter, too.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off from giving the layup. You're much better off making him go to the line.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Here's Harden.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send them to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Cashing in on these trips is a crucial part of any game plan. Free throws can add up fast.
Fultz. That's tipped. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Fultz. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Tell you what, the size and strength of Fultz serves him well down low.
Houston trails by 7. Now Paul fires the three. Good.
A big bucket at a critical time. Chris Paul not going to leave it up to anybody else. He wanted that shot.
Fultz. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Paul fires. Oh, and wide open nails the jam.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Favors with a screen on DeRozan. It's stolen by DeRozan. And it's Houston on the break. Harden from the corner. Harden's shot is pure.
They want the ball in his hand when the situation calls for it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. 13 feet away. Sinks the big jumper.
And when Fultz's jumper is falling, everything else becomes easier for him.
DeRozan against Carter. Ariza outside. Fultz against Harden. Here's Paul. Trying again. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Another chance here. Yep, that's going to go in.
And this is why you love Ariza. Doesn't shy away from taking and making the big shot.
Fultz against Harden.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Carter against DeRozan. Here's Harden to tie it up. Knocks down the three.
This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Utah. Now Gobert, and he jams it in.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
Mitchell against Paul. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Here's Gobert. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Big time delivery. Go, Gobert.
Here's DeRozan. Now Capella. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swaps. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. No luck that time either. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And that's an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. Now DeRozan. Ball. And it's sent back by Mitchell. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And so it's Utah who's scraped by with a win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.